Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher Thornycroft with Redwood Logistics, and welcome to the Redwood Rundown for Caleb Williams Week 2024. Let's go, Bears! We're getting Caleb. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a fun next 10 years. Hope that everyone's along for the ride. Jump on early. I hope on these fingernails he paints Bear down. Let's go. We are in produce season. Sure, feels like it, except for why do we continue to see reefer outbound tender rejections dropping out of key markets too? We see them dropping out of Miami. We see them dropping out of Georgia. Vidalia onion season launched last week, etc., etc. Why do we see reefer outbound tender rejections dropping? It feels like that the reason why we continue to see reefer outbound tender rejections drop is because contract volumes have fallen on off. So larger carriers, big carriers with lots of trucks don't have the volume to keep their trucks running right now. And they are going after every single piece of contract business that they can possibly get. And they are going to accept everything that is out there. This is going to put the spot market actually in a little bit of harm's way until we see volume climb. Until volume goes on up, there's clearly not the volume needed to support the capacity that's on the road for these larger fleets who have been going through these rebid cycles, same as how we have. So we anticipate that we probably will see a little bit of a weaker tender rejection season until we see that demand rise. If you see the demand rise, we've talked about it before, fragile capacity, right? When the volume rises or a segment of that capacity drops on off, the market hasn't really responded well to it. Think about the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday and polar vortex that took place. Think about the celebration of Eid and the solar eclipse that took place. Both of these events moved the market really quickly. Eid moved the outbound tender rejection index over 4% just in the span of that week. After that data had pulled on out, it dropped back down to 3.75. Now, we're seeing that outbound tender rejection index kind of stabilize, start to rise a little bit, but it's not based off of that reefer market because those contract rates are still so much better than those spot rates, and those larger carriers having to keep their trucks moving are going to continue to move those spot rates further down until you get that demand push. Will we get that demand push for a regular produce season come mid-May? It's possible, and maybe that's where demand push comes. But one thing that we can see is that those containerized imports, that IOTI, is showing the strength that is growing heading into the end of the month for April. So those numbers are based off of what we're seeing for freight that's going to come on into the domestic United States somewhere around 28 days from now. So those continue to go on up. And right now it looks like they're going to go up over 1,600, and anything over 1,600, we say that's a lot of freight that's coming in inbound. So we are right now looking at somewhere between mid-May to end of May is going to get a pretty decent freight push. That could be the demand that starts to change the market out there and starts to change some of the behaviors of these shippers. We've warned everyone all this time that April is a soft month, April is a soft month, April is a soft month, April is a soft month. You know what? April's a soft month. Let's see what May is going to bring us. We'll talk to you soon. We'll keep the updates coming. Go Bears. Let's go. Let's get Caleb. Talk to you soon. Bye.